Hi guys, it's the Fibromyalgia Warrior here. Yes, I'm making this shortish video with my phone. The computer is being used at the moment, so um, that's why I'm doing it this way. So today, I just had a number of different things happened. All right, so sorry, I've had to move rooms here. So I have been talking about my different medical conditions, some of the different things I struggle with that I'm sure you guys do as well, whether it's fibromyalgia and then arthritis or chronic pain from other sources. I have IBS, I deal with Raynaud's, so I have quite a wide range of medical conditions. Um, Oh, I should say, if you look behind me, you'll see my dog Juno has decided that our bed is his new bed. He often will go up there. But yeah, so I have shared about my physical challenges and some of the things that I've been doing to help with those physical challenges, including, making sure I see the right medical staff, making sure I get the right medications if I need them, um, whatever is required. For me, I've shared with you guys before that I'm now eating a carnivore, well, mostly carnivore or heavily meat-based diet. So I eat quite a lot of eggs. I eat a lot of higher fat ground beef. I eat bacon, butter. I don't eat cheese. I don't have lots of milk. I might have a bit in my coffee. Um, and other than that, I've tried to cut out everything else because it's inflammatory. And I guess today, what made me think about making this video was that it's amazing how, we can know the things we need to do and we do them, and then something might happen, good or bad, and we feel like we deserve a reward. And so we then step out and we reward ourselves. In my case, I'm talking about with food wise. And then, of course, it's something that we want, but we know we shouldn't because of the effects. And then the inflammation and the bloating comes later. So here's what I mean by that. Today has been a great day. My husband and I were out for a few hours getting some Christmas shopping done. We stopped to have lunch. I got a burger without the bun, restaurant called Bill's, um, just out at the Braintree Outlet Mall, not far from us, about 20 minutes from us. We stopped, we ate a bit of lunch, and I had 3 fries. That was it. Didn't want any more than that. And I felt okay, you know. Um, Earlier, we had stopped and gotten a really nice coffee from a little pop-up place. And I hadn't eaten yet today. All right, at this point, I hadn't eaten. I had a bit of butter this morning, and I thought I'll be fine until we can sit down and have lunch. And it wasn't enough. So I ended up having a shortbread cookie. Now I've given up sugar and all gluten, all processed foods. Um, and I just decided that, you know what, we're out. I am going to make this a refeeding day. I'm going to try not to feel guilty. I'll make it up at lunch. So I had, like I said, I had 3 fries, a burger, but it was a nice thick, juicy patty with some cheese, no bun, no veg, whatever. So I thought, okay, I'm doing all right. I'm pretty good about what I'm eating, so not a problem. And we were out for a few hours. We got back today. We had virtual church service, so we had a church Zoom church, if you will. It was great. We joined some friends of ours that live in Ottawa, so it was 10 a.m. there, but it was 3 here. So we came back. We had church with our friends, and it was a great message, great service. I was feeling inspired and uplifted and encouraged. And not long after we ended the Zoom call, I was starting to feel irritated and annoyed and listless, but not for any particular reason. And that's, when I decided that I would have a handful of my husband's dry roasted peanuts. Not because they're bad in and of themselves. It's just with my IBS, I don't do well with nuts. And yet, part of my food addiction is really going after foods that I know I will react to, but I love the taste. I can't quit the taste. If I start, I can't stop. Now, luckily, I stopped after a small handful, but that's probably going to be enough to make me feel unwell tomorrow. And I had a little bit of peanut butter. I actually put some peanut butter on a small half a teaspoon. And I had that because I was hungry. I was eating a bit of butter. I had lunch. I really wasn't super hungry. And I was starting to feel irritated towards one of my kids because they wanted to use the computer for something they had been waiting to do all afternoon. And it was, we were busy with it. So for no good reason. And I say that because I just want to be honest and real with you guys and say that, yes, I am still animal kingdom based. Okay. I have no desire to go back to the plant world. Maybe, a bit of potato here or there every now and then, if I can learn to tolerate it. Maybe some cooked carrots at Christmas. But other than that, I don't want to eat them. But it's so easy when we, even if we've come off something, even if we've come off a positive experience, so whether you're Christian or not, and you go to church or not, whether it be Zoom or whatever, you can have some sort of really great positive day, whether, you're practicing mindfulness, whether you meditate, maybe you pray. I try to do all of those things. Like I said, whether you're Christian or Jewish or Muslim or atheist or something else entirely, whatever system you have of belief, whatever you do to help, during these crazy times, especially to help maintain your mental health and your calmness and so forth, go to that. Because I found that, for me at least, I find that the devil gets in right after I've had a spiritual epiphany, if you will. And it's true. I started, like I said, my son had been waiting to come in here for the whole afternoon. He was very patient. The computer got put back where it was supposed to go. He wanted to come in and make content for his YouTube channel. And I knew that already, and yet I was feeling irritated. Right? Some of this comes from the food addiction side of things. Halt. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired. Now, I was feeling hungry. I was angry and irritated, but not for any good reason. I was feeling a bit lonely, and I was feeling kind of tired from being out most of the day doing some Christmas shopping. However, I'm sharing that it can still happen. You can go for a long while, and you could have cut out sugar and carbs and all those bad things. And if you have a moment, you could, like I said, you could have had a great moment, something positive, and you want to have a treat that your body will react to. It's not even so much about, oh, I'm going to overeat now and binge. For some people, it might be. In my case, I know that now my arthritis is going to flare up, and I'm going to be feeling it tonight and probably most of tomorrow. And it's my own fault, right? In spite of having a really great church service, like I said, starting the day with just praying to God, reading in my Bible a bit, getting sort of spiritually grounded, if you will, for the day. And because I didn't stop and I didn't plan in time for my usual midday meal, because we were going to be out of the house at that point, I should have at least had an egg and bacon. but I didn't. I wasn't hungry enough. And then by the time we went to eat, I was too hungry. And I'd already had the cookie. And, that was it. That was my, my stomach done. I guess I'm sharing all this because I want to be transparent. I want to be real with you guys and say that, you know what? I am so not perfect. Will this probably happen again? Yeah, it probably will. Probably right around my cycle. It'll probably happen again. But because of the way I now eat, and I've learned how to tell when I'm actually hungry and when I'm not, and because I have some strategies, although today I was too lazy to put them into practice, that is on me. I didn't leave myself enough time to make something to, like, even if I'd made bacon and took it in my purse bacon. I think that was Carnivore Yogi who referred to it as that in one of her videos. Even if I had made purse bacon and taken it with me, I would have had something. And that fat and the salt would have been enough that I wouldn't have gone to the cookie and I wouldn't have made some poor food choices today. However, I know that as I continue to pray and talk with God and my other friends who are Christians, and keep my spiritual health strong, not perfect, but trying to keep it strong, that at least if I do make the bad choices, they don't last as long, and I can get back on when I fall off track. So I'm not gonna throw in the towel. I'm not going to turn around and say, that's it, I'm going to eat the way I used to, because I don't want to. I don't want to gain those 55 pounds back. I don't want to be bloated and overweight and filled with inflammation and even worse pain than I get now. It's not worth it to me. But I want you guys to know that if it happens, it's okay. If it happens, you can still stop it and turn it back. And it's not too late. And that it's okay if you mess up, because nobody is perfect. The only one who was perfect was Jesus, and I am not him. So anyways, guys, look, I hope this video was helpful in some way, just to let you guys know that if you do mess up, not to say that everyone necessarily will, but we're all human. We all get tempted, especially right now with the holidays coming. If you do end up eating something that you shouldn't, hey, you know what? It's done. It's over. You can start fresh. Move on from there. It's not the end of the world. And I get it, because I am not perfect. This is not the first time I have broken the carnivore plan. I hope it's the last, but it might not be, and it's okay if it is. But anyways, guys, I hope you watched this to the end. I hope you liked it. If you haven't subscribed, it'd be great if you did. And like I said, I know I haven't really talked about this ever before in my videos, but yes, I am Christian. I haven't always had a close relationship with God, but in this past month, I've been really digging deeper into my Bible and into my prayer time. And so in some of my videos, I'm going to talk about that, but I'm not going to talk about that in all of them. I just want to give everybody fair warning. Maybe some of that will be something you're interested in. Maybe it'll help you. But if not, even if it's just sharing my daily physical struggles, never mind any of my spiritual or mental health struggles, yeah, I hope that it helps. And you know what? If there's anything you would like to see or want to know about, feel free to comment. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video and liking it and subscribing in advance if you haven't yet. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks again, guys. Bye.